There's something that I actually do every single day with my bank account that has made it possible for me to energetically call in the past 25 months, over $7.5 million into my online business. So let's talk about why that's possible and what I actually did and how you can actually start doing it too. So as you know, I talk a ton about receivership and stretching your nervous system and your subconscious mind to match the energetic desires that you have. For some of you, that might not be millions of dollars. For some of you, it may. But really what I want to be able to do is match your goals, dreams, and desires to your unconscious and your nervous system so you can actually have them in alignment so you can call them in. And one of the biggest things that I see is the nervous system response freeze when it comes to money. And that was a prime example of what I used to do. I would never look at my bank account because there was perceived emotion that I was avoiding. There was perceived emotion that I was avoiding. I wouldn't look at where my money was going. I would overspend it. I would avoid it. I wouldn't look at it. How is it possible to create a relationship with money if you're never looking at it? So this is what I do now. Every single day, I look at my bank account, but I don't call it my bank account. I actually call it the giving tree, because what I used to do is I used to avoid it because I would always say there's not enough in there and it's making me feel uncomfortable, but I rewired my thought process around it. I actually went in, even if I was uncomfortable, and I would say, where is my money going? I just wanted to see where everything was going, and I would give it gratitude for everything I was getting in return because it was never a loss. I was always getting something in return. My cell phone bill, I was getting the ability to be able to connect and run my business and call people from across the country, and it was a beautiful thing to be able to have in return. For my mortgage that I pay, I have a beautiful, clean home, a safe home for my children, for me, and I needed to be able to rewire the process of me seeing deep gratitude with my outgoing funds, because that actually is receivership. If I can see every dollar that I'm spending and I'm getting something in return from it, that is receiving. That actually is receiving. It is abundance. But if you avoid your money, avoid looking at it, avoid spending time with it, avoid loving it, avoid spending time, experiencing where it's going and how you're spending it and where it's going, it's not gonna be possible for you to build wealth. It just is not gonna be possible. Something that I teach my students is something that I call money dates. So basically what we wanna do first is we wanna rename money and rebuild the entire relationship. That's a whole separate part. But what I want you to do is actually be able to spend time with your money in a way that you don't normally spend time with it. This is in turn regulating your nervous system and allowing you to not avoid anymore. Go into a place that feels safe, light some candles, put on some music, put out your profit and loss reports, look at where your money is going, look at where you're spending it, see how you can assign gratitude to every outgoing fund and what you're getting in return. You're gonna be left with a list of amazing things that you've been given. Incredible things that you've been given. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that we're training your body to start holding bigger amounts of money and more responsibility. Okay, I love you so much. Go, bye.